Welcome back, everyone. It is Jaws Munch. Today, we're going to be talking about the Scuttle. The Scuttle is one of the legendary bots for Cortex. It is T2, and it has quite a significant cost tied to it. You can see here it's 2,000 or 27,000 energy alone, and then also 755 metal for this cute little guy. Now, interestingly enough, it is also one of the most powerful units, honestly, that you can build. It may not look like much, it's quite small, but it has the ability to go invisible. Now, what invisibility does is it basically masks your unit so that it cannot be visually seen. It will, however, give off radar signatures. So something you can do is actually build radar jammers or have radar jamming units with your invisible units, and they will be completely invisible when they turn on their cloak. So that's something unique about the Scuttle that is just not very common in a lot of units. They are an amphibious bomb. That is what they are designed for. They're designed to take out very large quantities of ships easily, but a lot of people use them across even the land. One nice thing about them being in the water, however, is that radar signature is no longer there. They cannot be seen by radar signature. Excuse me. All right, sorry. I'm a little bit sick right now, so bear with me. I was about to sneeze. I didn't want to sneeze into the microphone. Anyway, so Scuttles, when they're in the water, you can see red here. He has radar, but he does not have any vision of my unit inside the water, and that's because he has no sonar vision. His commander has sonar vision up to this point, but that's it. So he would have to go in and actually build some kind of sonar detection, like a water radar or something, to be able to see the Scuttles. So thankfully from our side, we can see we're stacking up nicely, and we're really just trying to test how good the Scuttle is in this game. The one thing I will say about them is they are exceptionally energy dense. They cost a lot of metal, but the energy cost is much more significant than the metal cost, in my opinion, for a T2 unit. So think of it kind of like when you're building sharpshooters. It's going to cost a lot of energy just to get the sharpshooters out. That's definitely the same thing with the Scuttle. So you can see we have a couple already prepped up here. Let's wait till the rest of them get here, and we'll talk about how they work. Alrighty. So our Scuttles are here now. We got a whole bunch of them. We got 17 total, and we have one out here as well. Now, they walled off this area, so we're going to have to spend one Scuttle just on breaking the wall down. I think we end up figuring it out a little bit later than expected. But Scuttle's recently got an actual decent buff. So the explosion used to be massive only if you self-destruct them. Now, Scuttles are able to have a large explosion as long as they do an attack command. So if you walk up to a unit and do an attack command, it will do a massive explosion. You can see how much damage that did. The DPS on this is pretty insane. Alright, so I did a little bit of looking into it. I can't find anything except for their DPS, which I don't know if it's exactly 2,000. I think it might be a little bit more than that. But yeah, these things are incredible because if you use them and then the enemy doesn't have a radar signature, we'll show you what it looks like on his screen. He has one radar signature here, and it just explodes. Like, that's insanely powerful. So one thing you can do is you can actually Juno your opponents before sending in your Scuttles. And unfortunately, he has some radar planes flying overhead, so they have vision of these. But you can really abuse the Scuttle's cloaking. This guy sits still for a minute. And it becomes incredibly difficult to stop these things from rolling in. Look at these guys. Another explosion. Boom! Taking out so much of their factory. Yeah, so let me know, have you abused the power of the Scuttle in your games? If you have, congratulations, sir. They are fantastic units. Exceptionally fun to use. And quite surprising to your opponents. But yeah, they can be used to take out T3 units, T2 units, bases, and if there are no sonar planes, they are even more effective. Unfortunately, they start to notice Scuttles are blowing up everything, so they send a couple gunships to go after us as well. But that will not stop the power of the Scuttle. Anyway, I just wanted to showcase this because it's such a cool unit, and I don't know how many people actually use them. They are super fun to use, but they do take a lot of micro, because every time you attack, you have to press A and then click on the target you wish to attack. So it's a little bit more micro intense, moving them around, and you want to send them out individually so they don't chain react and explode. But they are super fun units. So let me know if you've had good luck with these, and give them a shot and see if you like them. Anyway, if you appreciate tips and videos like this, please like the video and also subscribe for more, and we will see you guys on the battlefield.